setelah berkuliah selama 4 tahun ini tentunya. Terus pesannya mungkin buat teman-teman atau adik-adik yang baru mau melanjutkan, mari bergabung bersama Universitas Udayana karena di sini banyak pengalaman, banyak ilmu, banyak hal yang bisa kalian dapatkan, nggak kalah dengan universitas-universitas yang lainnya gitu.
Komitmen ini diwujudkan oleh Universitas Udayana yang memiliki 13 fakultas dan program pasca sarjana yang terdiri dari berbagai lintas disiplin ilmu. Fakultas-fakultas ini dibangun dan berkembang sesuai dengan kebutuhan dunia yang terus berkembang maju. Universitas Udayana berkomitmen juga untuk terus berkembang dan memberi manfaat sesuai dengan apa yang dibutuhkan masyarakat dunia. Ilmu dan manfaat ini dibagikan oleh 1.644 orang tenaga pendidik. Tenaga pendidik yang mumpuni ini juga didukung oleh fasilitas yang lengkap, serta memenuhi kebutuhan 29.985 orang mahasiswa aktif yang mengikuti perkuliahan di Universitas Udayana saat ini. Kompetensi Universitas Udayana sudah dibuktikan dengan akreditasi A yang didapat dari Badan Akreditasi Nasional Perguruan Tinggi. Secara internasional pun, Universitas Udayana mendapat 3 bintang dari QA Star Rating. Universitas Udayana juga mengusung sistem pembelajaran yang aktif dan tidak hanya berlangsung dalam satu arah. Hal ini dibuktikan dengan sistem pembelajaran melalui e-learning yang membuka ruang diskusi langsung antara dosen dan mahasiswa, sehingga segala ilmu yang diberikan terserap dengan baik. Tidak hanya fokus pada pembelajaran akademik, Universitas Udayana juga memberikan sarana untuk kegiatan kemahasiswaan guna mengembangkan soft skill serta kecakapan para mahasiswa dalam bidang non-akademik. Dengan terus meningkatkan kualitasnya, Universitas Udayana semakin menguatkan diri sebagai salah satu universitas di kawasan tengah Indonesia yang menjadi daya tarik dan minat para mahasiswa asing untuk belajar. Saat ini, jumlah mahasiswa asing yang mengikuti pendidikan program reguler di Universitas Udayana berjumlah 226 orang yang tersebar di berbagai fakultas dan 1.200 sampai 1.500 orang mahasiswa asing yang berasal dari berbagai macam latar belakang dan benua seperti Asia, Australia, hingga Eropa. Setiap tahunnya mengikuti pendidikan di berbagai program short course, exchange program, maupun internship program di Universitas Udayana.
For giving this opportunity to come here, explore Indonesia, your efforts for conserving the environment, interacting with the local people, and the official dates for assisting us throughout this program. They were really amazing, all of them. I really thank even the Indonesian that yes, they have these kind of programs letting the world come in. So thanks to all of them.
Koneksi yang dibangun Universitas Udayana dengan berbagai institusi dan lembaga, baik dalam maupun luar negeri, melahirkan berbagai bentuk kerjasama yang mengacu pada Tridharma perguruan tinggi. Kerjasama dalam negeri yang dibangun Universitas Udayana, baik dengan pemerintah pusat, pemerintah daerah, perguruan tinggi negeri dan swasta, BUMN dan swasta, yang sampai tahun 2019 berjumlah 336 buah kerjasama. Di samping itu, Universitas Udayana juga terus meningkatkan kerjasamanya dengan berbagai institusi maupun universitas di luar negeri, baik di kawasan Asia, Amerika, maupun Eropa, yang total kerjasamanya sampai dengan tahun 2019 berjumlah 236 buah. Berbagai kerjasama ini semakin memperluas koneksi serta mengukuhkan Universitas Udayana sebagai institusi yang diperhitungkan oleh berbagai mitra, baik dalam maupun luar negeri. Sesuai dengan Tridharma perguruan tinggi, Universitas Udayana tidak lupa mengamalkan salah satu unsur, yaitu melalui kegiatan pengabdian kepada masyarakat. Pengamalan ilmu dalam bentuk pengabdian yang menyasar berbagai lapisan masyarakat, sehingga apa yang dipelajari, manfaatnya dikembalikan kepada masyarakat luas. Karena ilmu yang dihimpun dan didapat tidaklah untuk kepentingan pribadi, akan tetapi untuk berkontribusi secara nyata bagi masyarakat luas, khususnya dalam mengembangkan kesejahteraan dan kemajuan bangsa. Kami, Universitas Udayana, adalah agen perubahan yang menimba ilmu dan manfaat bukan hanya untuk diri sendiri, namun sebagai tanggung jawab mulia untuk mensejahterakan diri yang lain. Agen perubahan ini akan terus bertumbuh dan terus bertumbuh, seperti ungkapan kami percaya dalam hati. Taki-takine sewaka guna widya, bahwa orang yang menuntut ilmu wajib mengejar pengetahuan dan kebajikan. Mari memberi manfaat bagi dunia dan memulainya di Universitas Udayana.
Dan Penyelamatan Kota Denpasar dan PT Pelindo dikerahkan guna memadamkan.
Waste pollution threatens our environment and human health every day. But is endless cleanup really the solution? Rather than constantly addressing the damage, education in schools offers a long-term sustainable solution that tackles pollution at its source. In fact, research shows that teaching kids is 10 times more cost-effective than cleaning up waste from oceans, beaches and rivers. That's why we at IRCYS Green Books Indonesia developed the Zero Waste School Program. This 12-lesson curriculum empowers Indonesian children with knowledge about the causes and consequences of plastic pollution, inspires them to reduce single-use plastics and improves their waste separation. To sustain and expand our impact, we train teachers and school staff, initiate single-use plastic-free canteens, and provide sustainable alternatives. We implement a waste separation system and connect schools with waste banks for recycling.
What are the solutions, Nora?
So, for the solution of the problem is what we are going to present to the judges today. Good morning, judges. My name is Atora.
My name is Marcelo. My name is Ralph.
My name is Kafish.
My name is Adrian.
And today we are going to present about the utilization of organic agricultural waste for biogas production as a potential for energy diversification for local communities in Brastagi district of North Sumatra. Judges, I would like to show you a visual aid. As you may know, Brastagi is rich in both horticultural and agricultural produces, where the produces can be transported to various places in North Sumatra. However, behind this abundance lies a huge disadvantage in the form of the waste production. So, after research, we found that this waste in the form of agricultural waste or organic waste has a strong potential to be reused as a biogas.
Next is the research methodology. So, judges, our research was conducted between July to August of 2025. The materials that we use are composers, molasses, starter, activator in the form of EM4, and also the organic waste such as pineapple skin, pear skin, and also celery. The first thing that we need to do is we cut the organic waste into small pieces so they can fit perfectly inside the digester. After that, we make a mixture of them with the water with a ratio of 1:1. And then we add them into the digester. And then we put molasses and also compost into the digester. Molasses with about a ratio of 3% and compost about 10% from the total of the organic waste.
Next, we added starter or activator in the form of EM4. We have 3 different registers with different percentages of EM4, which is 2%, 4%, and 6%. Judges, before we go to the last 3 steps, I would like you to take a note that these last 3 steps are the steps that biogas has been produced. So, for the last third step is we drill holes to make an air vent. This air vent will be useful later for testing out the biogas. And then we do the anaerobic fermentation, which took us 3 to 4 days. At last, the biogas is produced and is able to be used as a renewable energy source. So, to count the biogas, we need to know the weight of the digester after the fermentation and the weight of the materials before the fermentation. After that, we subtract both of them, and then every grams we get is converted into 1 milliliter of biogas.
Judges, from our research, we found out that a higher EM4 concentration can push the fermentation faster, but reduces the overall gas output due to the imbalances that can happen. Here's the graph. As you can see, the digester with 2% EM4 concentration has a biogas volume of 300 milliliter above and a 3-star film ignition test, meanwhile the 4 and 6% have about 2-star and just about 100 milliliters of biogas. We see that the 2% EM4 digester has a better biogas quality because of the stable and intense flame that it produces. There are 3 processes of fermentation. The solution is where not insoluble materials become soluble. In our case, organic waste turns into glucose. Second, acidification, where the glucose is converted into ethanol and then into acetic acid. Lastly, gasification, where the acetic acid is slowly but surely converted into methane gas, which is the main ingredient for biogas.
So from this research, we found that the addition of 2% EM4 is the most effective way to produce a biogas, compared to 4% and 6%. We also found that the digester with 2% EM4 produced the biggest flame and also sparks during the flame test. This indicates that when compared to a higher concentration, it will produce a better biogas quality and also combustion performance. Judges, this biogas can be a promising renewable energy source from Brastagi district, North Sumatra, to unlock a brighter future to all of us.
Thank you for listening, judges. For the last slide is our documentation when doing the process of our experiment. Thank you. That's all for our presentation today. Are there any questions or suggestions?
Q&A akan dilanjut setelah judges menyelesaikan. Ya, bisa dimulai?
Oke, ya begini.
Oh iya.
Thank you very much. I think this is an interesting topic of research. You guys from junior high school or high school? Junior high school. Okay, my first question is where does the idea coming from originally?
Okay.
Or in other words, why do you think biogas is important in Brastagi, right? Okay. Can you answer that question?
So thank you for the question. To answer your question, Brastagi is actually one of the biggest producer of fruits and vegetables in North Sumatra, and it means that it provides a huge opportunities for biogas to be produced there, since then the amount of waste produced is much bigger than other places in North Sumatra. So it is really a place where bio waste or agriculture waste is usually left to rot. So that's why we choose it. Other than that, the people there or the farmers, it could really help in the terms of economics because they can utilize all parts or products that they produce, the waste and the final product.
Okay. My second question is that you use the agricultural waste, right, for your material to produce biogas. Now, I think one important question is how much biogas that you can produce from, let's say, 10 kilogram of the agricultural waste that you use.
So thank you for your question. We can see from our experiment alone that we used about 5.8 kilograms of organic agricultural waste. and it produces a different amount of biogas volume. The first one being about 300, for the sixth one being about 100. So if thought about 10 kilograms, I think it could be double or more if optimized fully with the correct ingredients.
Okay, all right. Then the next question will be, if you try to figure out how do you use your biogas to community, you know, I mean, if you know that you can produce a certain amount of biogas, the next problem will be how do you intend to use the biogas for household application maybe.
Okay, so thank you for your question. So for the biogas itself, it acts like any other gas, or we could say it's similar to biodiesel. So it could be used in transportation and many other fields that uses normal energy resources. Could be used for energy starters in houses and also transportations in general.
As an additional to what my peer has said, to spread it into communities, we have a few ways. One of it being socialization with the people of the Barsagi district, or talking with public figures and the local government, working with them could get the people's attention and get their awareness for a potential biogas.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. How the biogas works?
Okay. So thank you for your question. So biogas it works as a gas alternative, but it's renewable. So how do we use it? It's listed in the research methodology. We drill holes in the site. We attach an air vent and a pipe. With the pipe, we light fire, and then after we light fire, the fire will produce its own from the methane gas that